Today on the Daily Greek, we're going to be talking about SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, and John Karony, and what you think is a fair sentence for them to get. Stay tuned. Never fear, because the Greek is here. Welcome back, Greek fanatics. I'm the Greek, and I am here for you again daily here on the Greek Daily. We're just going to talk the Greek Daily. I meant the Daily Greek. We're just going to talk today about some things because I read an article today. Yes, I know. The Greek read an article. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and actually it is oh my goodness because I don't read many articles, but now I'm starting to write some so you can catch those online. In my Discord, of course. You can see I'll be posting them there. But I read an article and it said, what do you think is fair for Sam Bankman-Fried for a sentence? He can get up to 100 years, but what do you think is fair? But first things first, before I get into it, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I release the newest, greatest, best content. Well, so then I started talking with my coworkers about this, and we're like, we know he was on the inside. He gave a lot of money to politicians. Will this make a difference? Will they make a name out of this, trying to sway people in the future not to do anything with this? Or are they going to let him off easy? And what do you think's fair? What would the public be like, oh, okay. And I'm like, well, what if they gave him like 30 years or something? Would you be like, oh, man, he really got a crazy sentence, like billions of dollars? I mean, it's crazy to think about. What's he going to get? You know, we know his sentencing is coming up. He could get up to 100 years. What do you think's fair? And then when it comes to John Karony, he's facing 45 years. So I'm thinking John Karony took $200 million, or that's what they claim, allege. We have to say allege because it isn't proven yet. His case is still going on. It's still pending. But if he could face 45 years, then billions should get definitely more than 45 years, right? That should be the case. And people saying this is the greatest amount of money taken since Bernie Madoff, and they're going to want to make an example out of him. Let's see what happens. I personally think in this space that is happening with crypto, we need to make and clean it up. We need to make examples out of people. John Karony should get the maximum 45 years. You shouldn't be able to just screw people, hurt many lives. This isn't something where you can say, oh, but he didn't know, he made a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. You fully know what you're doing. You made mistakes and you need to pay for it. You do the time, you do the crime, you do the time. That's how it should be in this world. SBF should not get any, oh, but it's his first offense. I don't care. Severity, billions, 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 and billions. You got to suffer. Sorry, boy. You got to suffer. Sometimes you need to pay the price for what you did. Now, what do I think's fair? Well, you got to look at his age. What is he, like 32? I'd say 60 to 90 years. Anything over 60 years is what he should be getting. It should be basically he won't get out. And if he does get out, he's going to be so old it won't matter. That's how it should be. That's how I think. I think this would help clean up the space, show people, hey, if you're going to scam, you're going to do fishy things, you are going to pay the piper. You are going to get this sentence, the maximum you can get. That is how we clean up the space. Not by giving them a slap on the wrist, not by saying, oh, it didn't matter. No, you clean up the space. And then for all those people say, oh, Greek, you were part of safemoon. Do you think Brian Legend should get the same thing? Of course I do. Of course I do. I think he should get whatever's coming to him. The only problem is he's in Australia, different authorities, and it's very hard because they have to prove crime was done there. They don't. It's very hard in crypto. So yeah, if he was in the U.S., I'm sure authorities would be coming for him. John Karony probably thought he was invincible. And I'm sure that without the market going down a little, FTX, could they have survived? Could they have gotten through all this? No, because when you're doing scammy things, eventually things happen. You can't hide it forever. Things will happen. People will know about your stuff. And that's the problem here. Is they're thinking they're doing all this stuff, trying to hide it, but eventually it comes out. And I'm sure John Karony thought he was invincible. He probably thought, no, they'll never come to me. This is DeFi. This is decentralized. It's unregulated. And, maybe Sam Bankman-Fried thought, if I get in with the politicians, if I get my names on arenas, I could do whatever I want and build up credibility. And it's just sickening. It's sickening to see in the space. I don't want it in the space. Nobody wants it in this space. But what is fair? That is the question. And, everybody's probably got a different number. So I'm very interested to see what your number is on what is fair for sentencing for Sam Bankman-Fried. Like, what would you be okay with? Like, how many years? And it's actually a great question because some people say, I heard one person at my work say 30. Another person said he should get the maximum. I'm under my opinion is he should get as many years as possible. If they're going for 100, why not? Okay, you denied it. You don't work with people. Like there's also a difference is once you're caught and once the evidence is out, you could then do things to help your case. Like if he was out there working with the investigators, showing them everything, not denying, saying, here's what happened. Now that I'm caught, I want to clear my name and I want to give you everything I have and show you and work with it, then I could be like, oh yeah, we can be lenient. He's actually helping. He's working on fixing what he caused. Okay. But he hasn't been at all. He's been denying, I didn't know anything about this, putting blame on other people, which is not what we want. You got to learn. So it's just one of those things. How many years is too many? And what do you think is fair? Please leave your comments down below. Remember, the Greek is on daily with the Daily Greek. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a Greek video. I'm going to be here daily giving you my thoughts on different things, so never, ever miss a video. I love you all. Until next time, stay safe, stay out there, and remember to be brave and be a champion.